Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. My name is Roy and today I'll be listening to all of the finalists in the Lithuanian selection. Yes, they have been going on for the past 5 weeks and in each single heat there were 2 songs selected that went on to the grand final. I have not seen any of the songs, not even the eliminated ones, so I'll check those out after this video as well. But I am very excited to figure out what is in the Lithuanian waters this year. Are there any interesting songs? Who are the big favorites? I have genuinely no clue. So I'm going to listen to all of the 10 songs in alphabetical order and I cannot wait to listen to these songs. So without further ado, let's jump straight into the music. But before we get into the first video, this video won't play any further until you subscribe. Yes, do it now. Cool. Now the first song that we will listen to is by the artist Aistè. The song is called We Will Rule the World. Wow. Okay, let's click play. Okay, disco vibes in the start of the song. Also nice flare pans, I always love to see those. So are we gonna dance or are we gonna get more of a ballad type song? Or like more pop ballad? Let's see. It kind of stays disco-y. Interesting. That reminds me of a song, I don't know which one, but a pretty popular one at that. People will definitely remember that. Or be reminded of it moreover. And she sings it pretty well as well. But I don't think a song like this would do very well at Eurovision nowadays. Maybe like 10 years ago. But yeah, it's a little outdated. It's a little outdated. It reminds me of Physical, I think. Physical, physical, bum, bum, bum. Is that correct? I think so. I mean, to be honest, it might not be the best song for Eurovision, but Lithuania often doesn't have a selection full of only incredible songs. There will also be a few here and there that might not be the best ones to pick. That being said, it's not bad. It's not a bad song at all. Yeah, let's go to the next song. The next song is by Returnees Il Senso. The song is called Time. Now they're, I think, operatic, so I'm expecting that. Let's click play. Interesting dance. Yeah, they all have a different voice already. I had an internship at the theater this year, and I learned to appreciate opera a bit more. I'm really curious where this chorus goes. Oh, I expected it to burst open there, but it really went down a notch again. I think the chorus really needed to pop open in some sort of way, because now we go back to a verse and I kind of zoned out for a little bit as well, and it's not even 2 minutes in, I think. Okay, it's just about to be 2 minutes in. It's interesting to hear their separate voices kind of together. But the thing is, like, if you have those epic voices, really make sure the orchestration is also epic. Like, even the verse, the build-up was pretty decent. But the chorus is very underwhelming comparatively, because you really need to showcase that voice if that's your big selling point. Because usually the operatic stuff is about the voice more than the instrumentals. Instrumentals are also important, but they're not really doing either here. Yeah, no, that's not it. I'm sorry. It's just, no, they just don't really work on their strengths. It's like they try to appeal to something that is not their strength, really. And that's a bit unfortunate, because, yeah, that would be a lot better, probably. Either way, let's go to the next song. The next song on my list is by the artist Monika Marija. She's back. The song this time around is called Unlove You Starting Tomorrow. Interesting title. I'm not necessarily looking forward to it, but let's hope that I get proven wrong. Yes, let's get play. Okay, I think we're going to a bit more of the country side of things. That was her last entry that she entered with. Yeah, it's a nice start. I'm not a fan of your song being called Unlove You Starting Tomorrow. Like, you could call it Starting Tomorrow. That would be better, because Unlove You is like, it's trying too hard in a way. Her voice is still pretty good, and I quite like this nice, quaint, minimal staging. It fits the song. Maybe like this light flashing, it looks kind of cool, but I feel like this song already doesn't see her that much in the staging, whereas intimacy with a song like this is a lot more effective than you might think. So a lot more close-ups with good lighting on your face, really speaking to the people at home. It feels a bit impersonal at the moment, while the song itself is very personal. So that's kind of a conflict, and that will be in people's minds. I mean, it's a decent song. She's participated with better. The year she had two, I think, were both the best efforts from her. She needs to come back again. Like, she has the talent. This is just not the song that she should go to Eurovision with, let's be honest. It's alright, it's a good performance. She showcases, yo, I'm still here. You know, I'm still here to play. But yeah, I would not send this to Eurovision in Lithuania. So let's go to the next song. The next song is by Pluie de Comètes. I guess it's pronounced in the French way. The song is called Be Careful. Let's click play. Okay, synthy, and then the on the bass. And some groovy, jazzy stuff. Yeah, this is quite vibey. Very minimalistic in a way. It's more about her voice and just a nice bass line going through the song. And this is already proving the point where with Monika and Marija, she's like playing with the camera, it's more intimate, you're more into it immediately a little bit more. But you can change the staging, I guess. It's a really good song to just showcase who you are, and also a nice song to put on an album somewhere. Is it the one single from that album that I would pick out and be like, yeah, this should go to Eurovision from us? Not necessarily. I love that every single time she sings Never Be the Same, instrumentally something is slightly different. It's very much in the details sometimes, but it's pretty cool. Like, it's enjoyable, but if you have a lineup of 26 songs, is this the song that you pick up your phone for to vote? Juries are not in the semi-finals anymore either, so a song like this would definitely struggle at Eurovision. So yeah, let's go to the next song. The next song is by the artist Queens of Roses. They were there last year Okay, they were there last year as well with, I think, Washing Machine. This year the song is called Walk Through Fire. Let's click play. Okay, also synthy, but disco-y. And we're playing it even more on the disco-y stuff. You know, Lithuania always has that one song that you're like, yes, this is the one Lithuania, choose it. I don't think I found it just yet. Like, all of them seem a bit like they would fade into the crowd of other songs a bit too much, which is not what you wanted Eurovision to do well. I like how that beat faded in again. It's pretty cool, and they perform it pretty well as well, like the vocals are decent. And to be honest, this song from last year didn't click with me initially either, so maybe any time as well. I do think this is the song with the most potential so far though. Yeah, it's not bad, I just hope there will be better. I hope there will be better. Let's go to the next song. The next song on my list is by the artist Shower. The song is called Impossible. Let's click play. Interesting start. He's got a good voice too. I like his timing, I like the jazziness. Yeah. Be there like that, Mr. Drummer Guy. I like it. It's interesting, he nearly goes like into rap. It's not quite rap, I know, but it's really interesting how it's like contrasted with the jazzy beat. Maybe a different stage outfit or something. He misses something in his stage presence or just, I don't know. I think it could be cool, but I'm missing something. Like, he's got the voice. Yeah, again, I don't hate it, but it's again, this song would kind of fade away into the background if you compare it to 26 other competing songs. Like, on its own, it's pretty enjoyable. But if you have it in a competition like Eurovision, you need to stand out a bit more to do well. And that being said, it's cool to discover them. Like, his voice sounded pretty cool, and I quite like the jazziness with it. So maybe they need to hone their craft a little more and come back in a year or two and just smash us with a great song. Because I think they have it in them. Yes. Now let's go to the next song. The next song is by the artist Silvester. Belt. The song is called Luktelk. Sounds like it will be in a different language than English. Let's click play. Ooh, I'm intrigued. I like his voice. And I like the visuals so far. Okay, we're clubbing. Oh, this is more like it, Lithuania. Here we go. Yeah, I quite like that. It's very like nearly a techno beat in a way. It's not quite techno, I know. But it's got a nice bass to it. It's got a nice punch to it. And it's kind of what the other songs so far have been missing. I also think it's quite catchy. Like, people will be easy to sing along to this song. Just repeat Luktelk quite often. I mean, yeah. Oh, yes! I'm enjoying this one, actually. It's also because they're really enjoying it with their dance and stuff. Like, it gives it so much more of a vision of what they want to achieve with the song. Oh, yes! I quite like that one. That was pretty decent. Now, here we're talking about a song that can definitely stand out. Like, is it in your face? Maybe not necessarily, but the bassiness is good. The production felt nice. His vocals were pretty good as well. And there's a vision here. There's a vision. And that is always really good. So this Lithuania is something that I would send. Yes. So far, maybe not that, like, there's some gems here and there. There's something for people to enjoy, but not necessarily to send to Eurovision. And this would be nice. Yes. Now let's go to the next song. The next song is by the artist Roop. We know them, of course. They already went to Eurovision. I've interviewed them 2 times as well. Interesting, yes. The song is called Simple Joy. Let's click play. This already reminds me of a different song. Interesting. I love how there's more emphasis on the lyrics in this one. Like, they always have some striking lyrics. I mean, we already kind of knew that this was going to be the drop, right? Because, I mean, drop. If you can even talk like that. It's interesting because this time around the song is not as danceable, but they're kind of known for their silly little dances that a lot of people love. So it's more difficult to do this time around. It's a decent song, but it's not quite discotheque or on fire. It just misses something. And like, you can hear the production is good. You can see that they've done it before. But if you wouldn't know them, would you pick out this song? It's definitely sendable, but I do prefer the previous song, to be honest. By quite a margin, actually. I think that'll be a bit more interesting. And, you know, I'm never the biggest fan of returning artists, especially when they're not doing something different. And I guess this is something different because it's not as dancey as Discotheque or On Fire was. I'm not sure if this fully nails it, though. I'm not sure if this will give them a better result, or, yeah, if people even really link that they were at Eurovision before. Like, people will say it in the commentary, but, yeah, I don't know. I'm not fully sold on this one. What do you guys think? Let me know. Let's go to the next song. The next song is by VB Gang. The song is called Kaboom. Yes, that won't be boring, hopefully. Let's click play. Oh, what a great start. Nice beat. Nice visuals as well. Like, there's some funky clothes. Okay, we gotta get some type of drop. I'm curious which one. Here we go. Hey! Chicken? Oh, I enjoy it, yeah. Oh, this is going straight to my playlist. Like, this is so much fun. I do think Luktelk is still my preferred song, though. Like, there's a bit more staging potential. Like, this is basically what you would get at Eurovision. And with Luktelk, yeah, that's some... I think you can sell it a bit better to some locals, perhaps. Speed it up. Speed it up. Different drop. Yeah. Oh, this is fun. This is incredible. This is chaos. Yes, I like it a lot. Oh, yeah. I dig it. I like it a lot. That is a good song. That is a really good contender as well. Oh, yes, good. Thank you. We're finally getting there. Lithuania. These two, or, well, the Roop as well, I guess, are songs that you can send to Eurovision. Like, these are songs that would do decently, or at least you stand out. You stand out with a song like this, and a lot. And people will be like, oh, those pink and blue guys. Yes, those are from Lithuania. That's cool. They link that up. That is how a brain works sometimes. It's also catchy. It's a nice dance beat. Sometimes not much more is needed. And they have energy. Yeah, they are their own act. They are their own character. It ticks all the boxes, really. It's a good song. Now let's go to the next song. The final song of this video and the selection is by the artist Žalvarinis. The song is called Gaudė, Vėjai. Let's click play. Oh, we're getting some metal in here. Let's go. I love that it's in Lithuanian as well. Oh, I like it. Oh, all the good songs were in the ending. I didn't ask anyone to make me a running order. I just was like, yeah, well, it's gonna be fine doing it alphabetically. Like, you at least separate the ones that went through from each heat in a way. But maybe I should have asked for a running order, because now they're all clumped together in the end. Oh, I really want to hear the studio version. I think that could be really, really good. And you gotta remember, in this studio in Lithuania, the audio quality is not as good as you would get it maybe at Eurovision. Or the sound mixing is a little different, maybe. Because with most national finals, that's really the case. Because, yes, there's budget, but not as much as for going to Eurovision. It's another add to the playlist, I'm afraid. I'm not even afraid. I'm just gonna say it. Like, I want to hear the studio version really badly, because I think it could be really good. And they sing it well as well. Maybe the backdrop is a bit simple. Staging could be done a bit better, but hey, you got a professional team with that as well, usually going to Eurovision. And of course, Roy has a metal and rock bias, because hey, I love myself some metal music, but this is pretty good. Yeah! Wow, that was another really, really cool song. I would love to see that at Eurovision as well, like, hell yeah. Give me more rock and metal at Eurovision. That would make my heart beat faster. And I would love to see that happening. Yes, awesome way to close out the video as well. Now let's wrap up this video. And there you have it. I listened to all of the 10 songs competing in the grand final of, what even is the name of the show this year? They always have something different. It was Papadomni's before. What is it now? Eurovizija.LT. Interesting. Sounds like a website instead. Either way, those were some interesting songs. Like, we really need to get heated up for the good songs to come. And that happens sometimes, you know. I did not ask for a running order this time. I often ask my friends, but that's usually when there's like a lot of songs that need to be divided in different videos, because then I cannot do it myself. I'm simple as that. This time around, maybe I should have, because all of the good songs were really in the end. I would recommend Lithuania going for one of those, well, let's say 3. The Roop has already been. And that's a big minus point for me immediately. And not because they're not good or they don't deserve it again. But this song, I don't know. There's 3 other songs that are pretty good as well. And it's always great to give other artists an opportunity as well. So I would say the Roop, maybe steer away from it for now. I know they'll probably be a big hit in the televote. Because yeah, they've already been to Eurovision and people enjoyed those songs as well. But I think sit it out for this year maybe. Then my top 3. I think the final song, Gaudė, Vējai, it was very fun. I want to listen to that studio version because I think it could be a lot better than what you heard on that podium. The mixing is sometimes not the best in those national selections, and it is logical. It makes sense. Like, yes, there is production value and a lot goes into these shows, but there will be even more budget when it comes to Eurovision. So the budget will be there, it will be better mixed, and yeah, it has some good potential as well. Give it some staging direction, because it didn't seem like they had much of that. It was just them playing to a backdrop that just kept repeating and kept repeating and kept repeating. Like, you can really build with it if you really want to. Then in second, I would put Kaboom from VB Gang. It was fun. It was just really, really fun. It will do well. I think it would be pretty decent to go to the final. It's televote only. That's his biggest selling point at this point. It's televote only at Eurovision. The juries, yes, in the final you will have them, but Lithuania usually wants to qualify as a baseline. And I think a song like this could definitely do that for you. Yes. But my favorite was Silvester Belt with Luktelk. It was just a tad better produced. It had a bit more of a vision. It was already a bit more slick, a bit more polished. The dancing was pretty cool, and I think that could be a really interesting representative for Lithuania. He seemed to be a very charismatic guy as well. So yeah, that would be my pick for Lithuania if it were up to me. But it's not only up to me, so let me know what you think of these songs as well. Make sure to subscribe to the channel while you're at it. And make sure to tune in to future videos, because there'll be plenty more videos like these. And that's it for me. And I hope to see you in the next video. But for me, today, goodbye.